Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I am hoping to get the rear clam mould finished. I'm hoping to get the E46 conversion wings fitted so I can show you guys. Going to be getting the E36 bonnet released so we can get that out for your peepers to look upon, and possibly get some more work done to the E30 rear bumper, modified one. I brought some cardboard. With me today to get that started, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to slap this one together. So let's see where we get to by the end of the day, guys. It's not quite as hot today, but it's still rather warm and I'm not enjoying it, so let's get into it. So to start off, I'm going to get the first layer of glass on the clam mould. So I've got a glass this top side and this underside. I'll get one layer of glass to start with. I'll let it cure, and then I'm just going to bash the rest of the layers down in one hit. Once that's done, we'll then be releasing that. See what that looks like. Depending on what the weather is like, we'll be out there with the grinder, grinding that down, getting that looking pretty and finished. And yes, today we will be fitting these. I know I said I was going to fit them yesterday, but I simply ran out of time. Just need to drill the location holes out and we are good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna get all gloved up and make a start on this. Right, and that is the first layer of glass down on the E46 SALOON rear clam. Mould portion 2 and 3. So we have portion 1, portion 2 and portion 3 on the underside there. Time to get this one popped out and see what it looks like. I will video record releasing this out of the mould because it is lovely to watch. So the first portion of mould has now been removed. I'm now just checking the paste line, making sure I've got a nice seal all the way around. I mean, I can see there's something there, but I don't think it's a gap because this is still going to get all flappy dished down, so that's probably going to disappear, and that's not actually a gap in there. So now that is looking pretty much what I'm looking for is any air voids. Because if there's any air voids, I'm going to have to, like that there, I'm going to have to backfill and ensure it is all packed out nicely, because I don't want any gaps again there. That area might get flappy dished down as well. Right, let's pop this bad boy out and have a little look at it. And that is the hood now fully released. Don't worry where you can see paste that's been pushed through, because the mould is waxed and it tends to transfer wax onto the part, it will just come off nice and easy. So I've got no worries about that. So the next stage for this, remove this masking tape, chuck some filler in there, flappy disc all this paste off the side and make the edge look nice and tidy, and then just give it a general going over, making sure there's no horrible bits and bobs, and get it ready for get it ready for packaging, which is the fun part. I absolutely hate packaging. So I'm going to get geared up again, take this outside, flappy disk it down, and we'll have a look at it once it's done. It's a little bit warm out there.
Cool.
But that's the bonnet now trimmed. Jesus. That's the bonnet now trimmed. I'm gonna get dried up and yeah, move on. Right, so I finally cooled down, dried off. I was an absolute sweaty mess. But I've now brought the bonnet in. I just need to go over this join line with a bit of sandpaper, make it look all really nice and tidy, and this can be boxed off. I have also made a start on the next E36 bonnet. This one's going to Italy, so I best get this made nice and quick and boxed up, because shipping time is obviously going to be quite long for that. Still haven't touched them, they're yet to go on. The first layer of glass on here is now cured. I can now give this a sand up, cut the glass that I need, cut the glass and get the last layers on. So yeah, bonnet can wait, that can wait. I'm going to get this laid up, and then that will be ready to be trimmed up and drilled out tomorrow and then released. So yeah, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. And that is the E46 Saloon rear clam, all moulded. It's now going to have the entire night to cure, and then I will drill out all the holes so that I'm able to bolt the mould back together once it's been released. But I am really happy with how this is looking now. Looking forward to popping it out and making the first one. I have a good few people waiting for this. Ben Parry, Danny Townsend, and the Catch My Drift team up in Scotland. They're wanting a pair for their duo E46 Saloon team, who I have been following for a while, to be fair. So when they contacted me asking for some of these, I was actually quite chuffed. In all fairness, I'm chuffed when any driver contacts me, whether they're a competition driver or a grassroots driver. I get chuffed each time because I enjoy talking to everyone, because everyone's so passionate about, you know, their car, their build, the sport, and just talking to everyone. It's great, to be fair. It's the drift community is such a great social community, and you know, I personally haven't had to deal with any bad blood within the community. I know some of you have. I know there has been sabotage and stuff like that in recent events, which is just, you know, hang your head in shame. But I haven't experienced any of that. And speaking to you guys, whenever someone messages me going, oh, can we do this, can this be done, can this be done? Yes, let's bloody do it. I didn't get much more done to the second bonnet. I've literally just chucked the choppies in all the radiuses, so it is ready, and cut all the mat ready for it. It's currently Friday. I've got some stuff to do tomorrow, but I am going to be popping in tomorrow just for an hour or so, just so I can get both of these laid up, because you do not want to leave your gel coat in the mould for more than 20, well, I've been advised 24 hours. Personally, I have left gel coat in the mould for a lot longer, but I wouldn't advise it because I have seen gel coat release after 12 hours. So it all depends on what release agent you're using, how shiny your mould is, etc. So gotta get that laid up tomorrow, just for safety's sake. I don't want to waste material because gel coat ain't cheap. And bonnet number 1 is looking very nice. And these are my E46 4-door to coupe conversion wings, or fenders, depending on where you are in the world. So, M3 grille. It has the M3 top bulge to match the M3 bonnet. This is a genuine coupe M3 bonnet. This isn't fiberglass, this is metal. And ignore the door, ignore how tight that is, because this bonnet isn't quite sat right, and this is, I've just thrown this all together. But it is looking very neat and tidy. Again, the bumper isn't properly secured, and I've now popped it off both sides. Marvellous. There we go. Everything slots back on with the Beamer, so everything lines up really nice there. And then I can see it's a little bit tighter there, but with a bit of 80 grit sandpaper on this, that's no issue whatsoever. It's bolted in at the bottom, but I haven't bolted it in down here. So once bolted in, but I'm very happy with that. This body line especially was something that took a lot of effort to get right. So you want to get this radius just right, and also you want to get it straight. You don't want this too rounded. And this one, this time, no trim in it, just blank, ready for you to fit whatever style trim you have, whether it be M3, SE, M Sport. You should be able to fit each one in there. And here we also have my E46 M3 Tourer rear bumper. Now I haven't sorted any fixings for it yet, so I'm not chucking it on the car, but this was another component that's had many hours of development work put into it. Made, fitted, refitted, jigged around, more work. The main issue I had was because the bumper was originally off a coupe, and the coupe body tapers in a lot more than the Tourer does. So this portion of the bumper right here was disappearing underneath the bodywork here. So I had to bring all that body line back out so it was nice and flush and it didn't disappear underneath the car. So I'm very happy with that. Looking forward to getting everything on this car done and seeing the car. Well, the car will then go back to Gaffer Man. He will then paint it, and then we can see a finished result. Unless I beat him to it and I get one fitted to the missus car that's parked behind mine. But we'll see how we get on. But that is the E46 M3 Tourer. Just needing final touch-ups and tidy-ups, and that can go home. Buzzing.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we know that they ride or die. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Day we hustle, but the night we boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot of sounds, more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy.
Just look how much space I have with no car in here. This is amazing. I'm definitely going to park this car in here a bit straighter when I put it back in here so I can have more room. Can't decide which way straight, knowing me, it'll probably end up being just dumped diagonally like it was last time. But I've decided that's going to do it for today. It is now 9 o'clock on a Friday. We've been having late nights all week. I'm exhausted, the missus is exhausted, the dog's indifferent, he just sleeps all day. But that's going to do it for today. I'll have maybe a little video tomorrow, but I'm only laying the bonnet up, so I probably won't do nothing. Oh, dust on my lens. It's better. Yes, I know I repeat myself loads in these videos. I have come to realise that. But this is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We got an alright amount done. Again, it's this heat. It slows you right down. It's a bit of a motivation killer, to be fair. But I'm going to pack up. We're going to go home. If you like this video, guys, please give it a like. Comment down below what you think of the E46 Tourer, E46 M3 Tourer. The whole kit is available for purchase. Anything you see me do is available for purchase. If you can't find it on my website or my eBay store, contact me directly through Facebook or Instagram and we'll get you sorted out. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Got loads more coming. Cheers, guys. Peace.